In this video, we will learn how to create a superhero flying effect using Davinci Resolve Fusion. First, I added a green screen footage to our timeline, then trim the unwanted part. I think you know the basics of Davinci Resolve Studio. Otherwise, you can join our paid website course and you can study Davinci Resolve A to Z perfectly. For more details, contact this number on WhatsApp. The first step is over. Now we can go to the Fusion page. Inside that you can see a media in and a media out. You need to change your workspace like this. Go to workspace, layout preset, Fusion preset. Inside that you can see mid-flow vertical. Click that. First, we can disconnect the pipeline from media output. Now, click on outside and open the tool menu by clicking shift space. Here we can search BG for background. Add the background and one more background. Place it look like this. Now you can connect the media into background output. Here we get a new merge. Confirm that your video in green input and the background on the yellow input. Now connect the merge to background output. Now we get second merge. Connect the merge to media output. Okay. Now click on the first merge and open the tool menu by clicking shift space and search here 3D gear. Add the 3D gear. Now click on the 3D gear and go to inspector. Inside that you can see controls. Under that you can see an icon like this. Pick. Choose that icon and select the unwanted part we need to remove. Okay. Now back to the inspector and choose the option add. Using this tool, we can remove the rest green area. Now back to the inspector and increase the value of decibel to 1. Okay. After that, go to the node tree and select the first background and go to inspector and change the alpha value to 0. Also, go to the second background node, back to the inspector and change the alpha to 0. Okay. Here, you can see some of this place is not deleted. To remove that, we can add a mask on this video. Go to the node tree and double click on outside and open the tool menu by clicking shift space, then search rectangle. Also, you can drag it from here and drop to workspace. Now, connect the rectangle to the merge. Confirm that you are connecting on the merge one. Now, arrange it look like this. Easy. The second step is over. Now, we need to add a background, a real background. You can download it from Google or you can shoot a background using camera. Otherwise, you can create a video background using any 3D software. Here, I'm using a stock image I downloaded from website. Now, let's drag and drop to our workspace. Now, we can connect the media to 3D gears output. Confirm that you should connect on the output port. Now, we get a new merge. Right click on that and choose the option swap input. By doing this, we can change the background to background and the girl to the foreground. Command T or Control T is the shortcut. Here, we need to change the resolution of our background. To do that, click on the first media and open the tool menu. Here, we can search resize and add the resize node to this video. Now, you can see the video is fit to this screen. I mean, it's changed to the timeline resolution. Now, I'm going to add a moon on background. Drag a moon PNG image and connect it to 3D gears output. Also, I added a resize node. Now, we can change the value to 800 and 800. Right click on the merge and choose the option swap input. Here we can see the moon is going back. Click on the resize and add a transform node. Now I'm going to place this image like this. Now back to the 3D gear, click on the D gear and add a transform. Now we can resize our hero. I place the video look like this. Now you can see the color of our background and the hero is very different. So we need to add a color corrector node. To do that, search CC and add a color corrector node. Now you can match the color of the background and the hero. I think you know the basics of color grading. Otherwise, you can join our paid website course. I told you already, you can contact this number for more details. Now, the time for animation. To do that, click on the transform node and go to inspector. Here, we can add some keyframes and create an animation to our hero. Let's see how to do that. Go to the inspector and right click on the center point and choose the option animate. You should confirm that on that time our playhead on 0th frame. I mean this red icon on 0th frame. Here you can see it's on 0 frame. Now change the playhead where we want to start the animation. In my case, I placed on 20th frame. Back to the inspector and add a keyframe. Now place the playhead where we want to stop the animation. In my case, that is 95th frame. Now click on the arrow and drag it to upwards. And place the hero in front of that moon. And this is the very basic of animating a superhero like flying. To improve your work quality, you can add fogs, fire, etc. on the screen. And also you can add some effect like motion blur, color grading, audio mixing, and spline adjustments. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. See you in next time. Bye-bye.